Good morning, everyone. Today I'm gonna do a layout share from this month, the 30 days of sketches, and I won't have day 31 because I'm just gonna start doing this because I'm gonna go see my grandkids. And anyway, I'm gonna tell you who was the sketch artist and then show you my layout. I won't tell you like what papers, because every single one of these has a video for it, and well, except for if I did two that were so similar, like for the twins or for sisters, then I just show one of them. Well, I actually show me doing one of them and then I show the other one. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So oh, and by the way, Scylla from Choice Bits of Bliss, she will do like a count of any papers that she used, like a full sheet of. So like if she used one that was just scrap, she wouldn't count it. But I went ahead and counted mine, what I used full sheets of, and like if I used a white sheet or used it as a backer because I layered things on it, I did count that also. And what I used for this month, I used 130 12 by 12s, 4 8 by 8s, 5 6 by 8s. Those would have been like from Mente pads, and then 8 6 by 6s from other little pads. So I knew when I went into my room and seen my cubes, how everything was kind of like falling over again, that it's like I'd used a lot of papers. So, but I did do a cherry on top pre-order, so I don't know if that will fill those holes up, but it might. Okay, my first day one was by Lisa Brooks, and I'm just gonna show you that because I tried to put things on my the software I use, and it's like, or app, I guess it's an app. It is uncooperative for putting those on there. Okay, so this was my oldest grand, and she's one that graduated this year, so I thought it turned out super cute. I just think I gotta tell you, if you haven't done 30 days sketches, you have to do it. It's like it forces you to try to get it done. I mean, even if you go over there and just get the sketches and just want to do them at your leisure, that's fine. But I feel like it forces me to do it and do something that's totally out of the box for me, because I'm not somebody who does this thing, but I think it turned out so lovely. I mean, I kind of get where I do like the same, probably 4 sketches, you know, like dinner. Yeah. Same meal every day, or you know, same meal every so many days or whatever. And this is sketch 2, and it's by Sean Styles Lar. And so she's got one big picture. Mine is not as big as hers, but you can see how it's, you know, very inspired by hers. And I'm gonna try to pull them up so you can see them good. I do like it if I can post them on there, but the chances of that, after the other day I just tried to write something on there and no, it didn't work at all. So, and there have been some that I actually did something after I was done, and this is one of them. I spelled farm right. It was so funny because, you know, I turn it sideways to put down my letters, and I was so worried about lining up my first letter here that I just picked up the letters and didn't even look to see what order they were in, I guess, because I do know how to spell farm. And this is the oldest grand again. I really made a dent in hers because I went through hers. Actually, I kind of went through hers last when I was making the kits, but she's one I've got so many pictures of. So it was nice to be able to get some of them out of the way because I'll tell you, I was hoping to have that done by her graduation party so I could take them to that, but that did not happen. But I love how it turned out. And of course that's mint type papers. See, I can't tell you the name of every paper except for maybe that. And I know these were just papers that were from a pad previously. But it's like this again. It's the oldest grand, and this was we were watching her for New Year's Eve, and took her to our Christmas party because that was definitely kid friendly, except for she was the only kid there. So it was a fun time, and I love this cue the confetti, even though there was not confetti at the party. Okay. Oh, I didn't even say what it was, did I? This is number 3. Okay. And it was by Stephanie Olson. And I said this would be great for if you went to the, where was it? Missouri. And seeing the big arch there, it'd be fun to use this. And you know, this is a really cute sketch. I mean, you could just, it'd be so easy to change up and, you know, maybe use torn papers here or something. It's, you know, all these are so usable that, you know, I save these so I can use them again to maybe keep me from just doing that same old vertical band. That's my favorite, I guess. And this one here is by Erin Dallas. And I did have to pull up the big sketch on Facebook to kind of read this because, you know, I'm 67. And it's like, so these were the pictures, and so I really tried to stay very true to the sketch. I tried to every time, but you know, every now and then, like I don't have the title in, I mean, she's got the title over here, but I just decided to use this as the title because it was in with the papers that I was using. And I think it turned out really great. Picture my mom with her. Okay. And now this is going to be Sandy Reversky, I think. And this was the oldest grand again. See, look at how she's so much taller now. So she's 18 now. This photographer that her mom knew, he's like, I'm trying to, you know, get a break on some photography. Would you like to, could your daughter, you know, model for me? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm sure she'd be happy to. So these are some of the pictures, and I think I did 3 different layouts where she modeled. So this was one of them. And I tried to make it very contemporary, which is not my style, but it was super fun. Oh, and again, I didn't show it. So she had all the pictures lined up. So I stayed pretty true again to the design. It does look like maybe she had some other paper run right here, which I didn't do, but it's got, you know, the different kind of layers of mixed media type mixed in with it. And I used rub-ons on this too, which is, I love rub-ons. I mean, it's like playing like a kid. Okay, and then this is Kim Johnson Martin. And so she's got the 3 pictures. She's got like 3 papers here, it looks like. Little banner. Okay, and this is where my granddaughter was getting ready to do the modeling. Oh, and I took this off Instagram because it wasn't in the photos that her mom sent me. So that's how I kept wondering, how come that 7 is 7? I thought maybe it was on the back of the door. I didn't know. Yeah, you just, it's like suddenly when I realized that where it came from. And I think that turned out so fun. And you can see it's pretty close to what the sketch is. Now she had 2 cards. Now I did put my cards here. She had some other little things here. But you can see where it looks pretty close to the look of it. Okay, and then this was her senior prom. I love doing this one. Okay, and this is by Darla Weber, and she had a bunch of photos, and she had this little dot around here, which may have been part of the paper, but I used actually a separate paper, and I just think it turned out gorgeous. And she didn't show a lot of embellishments, but I did try to, overlap a little bit of the picture like she did. I overlapped the picture with the other picture. Oh, and mine is actually flipped. So this one is over here. So it's actually flipped. So I love how it looks because her dress just looks like Cinderella. So gorgeous. And her boyfriend, it was so funny, when I seen him, he says, oh, he goes, I just love the picture of her prom. I thought it was so sweet. And then this is her little sister, and she is gonna be 16. She's still 15 now, but she went to Paris with her French class. And she got to see the Eiffel Tower. How come my camera is crooked? Let's see if I can straighten it up. Is it that way? Yeah, I hate looking at the picture crooked. I kept wondering how come it looked like that, and in my screen when I did it, and whenever I lined it up, I think, oh yeah, it looks right, but now it looks right. Okay, so she had the Eiffel Tower pictures, and I had this paper from Cartabella, so it's luscious feeling. I thought she didn't take a picture of the Arch de Triomphe, the Triumphal Arch, but and I don't think and then her and her family went back later. Her dad, his fiance, they went back there. Well, they went there for the first time. His sister lives in Europe, so I think they went to see her maybe. But I love how it turned out. Oh, and I didn't show the thing again. I need to have somebody with cue cards. Okay, so over here, there was 2 overlapping pictures, but I wanted this Eiffel Tower here, so I did not do the overlapping pictures. I left that little space there. And then over here, there was 3 pictures where she had 2 horizontals and a vertical where I did 2 verticals. And since it was her and her friends here, her and one friend that was in this picture, I did these 2 ladies from one of the cut-aparts. So that was super fun to get to use those little ladies. Okay. Now I'm on to the second page, so I'm gonna move that. Okay, and this is where she has like these little banners over on the sides. And then she has, she's got 3 pictures here. She's got 4 pictures here, some embellishments. And this is by Claudia. Did I even say the last person? Okay, I did Darla Weber. The last one that was a Paris one, it was Debbie Talboard. Okay, I'm gonna try to get on board with this. Okay, Claudia Henderson. Okay, so, when I seen the tabs, I thought, oh, it'd be fun if it could be books. And then I found these pictures of the oldest granddaughter again, where my niece and my sister were meeting her for the first time. And my niece was reading a story to her. So I looked up a bunch of children's books and then made the tabs into books, like they were stacked on the floor. And I just love how this turned out. It was so, so adorable. Really cute page. Okay. And so sometimes it's like, you know, you might think of it as one thing. I mean, it could be wood and you just put in a fireplace. It's just all kinds of fun things it could be. Okay, our next one is Brianna Spores. And I know she's got a YouTube channel. And this one has kind of a mixed media in the back. She's got some tags. She's got a border here. And she's got 3 pictures on each page. Now, I do not have as many pictures, but I ended up using the 3x4 cards as my extra pictures, just to kind of fill in. And then I do have a border. I did move mine up a little bit, and this is my second grand, Brenda's little sister Tegan, and she is right here, right here, and right here. She's in this dance collective, and I tried to make it contemporary because they all look very contemporary, and so I think it turned out super cute. Yeah, I only have half the amount of photos, but you know, and then there's kind of 2 titles, but I thought it would be cute to have this in there, Always and Forever, because I think she'll always love dance, and because she really, really loves dance. It's one of her things. And she, you know, she's like a super A student, and then she does the dance too, and she did the last dance I went to, she had 5 dances she was in. Okay, and this one here is Tara Van Morsel, and she's got a couple pictures here, 3 over here, and she's got hexagon shapes in hers, and the colors I think is what made me think of Halloween, but I really kind of did my pick the sketch by how many pictures I had and just made it work for the sketch, if that makes any sense. And so it's like I've got the overlapping pictures here, I've got 3 overlapping here, and they're pretty much in the same order, and except for I had one picture that was bigger because I already had these printed out, so I want to use them like they are if I have them. And then I didn't have a hexagon thing I could cut out, so I decided I'd do circles because I had that, and I just think this turned out so adorable. And this one is Alex's, and I will be doing him one too, but I didn't do him one on this one. Okay, I think I just didn't have the pictures handy, otherwise I probably would have did his at the same time. Okay, and then this next one is by Lisa Marie, and she has like, it looks like there's a, what do I want to say, a framed border around the pictures, or around the layout, and then she's got maybe one picture or one paper here that's the same, and then another one here that's the same, cut in half. And so, and then she's got, you know, a triangle of embellishments, and she's using 7 photos. And let's see, did I actually lay mine out kind of like hers? Yeah, I did. So I used the same. Now I did end up using smaller photos because I could, and so, and this was another one of those modeling ones, and this is my favorite picture. I guess, you know, part of it is just seeing her up close, but I thought that just looks so cute of her. She's a beautiful girl. I got blessed with beautiful children and blessed with beautiful grandchildren, but you know, I am prejudiced. Okay, and I said that sketch was by Lisa Marie, right? Okay, and then the next one is by Janet Fritz, and I think she's been scrapbooking the whole time too. And so she's got several pictures here, and it looks like mixed media paper, and then she's got a couple of bands here. She's got some embellishments up here and here, and so This one I did the twins, and this one is Aiden's. And so I don't know if I got quite as many pictures as her. I think I might have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And she's got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I actually got one more in here. But, and you never know what size they are. But it's like, and these were already printed too. So I was pretty excited to get to use them. Some of them I had to trim down a little bit so that if I had to overlap them, they weren't overlapping, the kid. And then I used those Mente Halloween book, which I just love. And they were at a pumpkin farm called Spooner's Farm in Washington, the state of Washington. I think Seattle is where we were at. But it's so cute. And this one I did do too. So this one's Aiden's. And I kept them really close to the same. And I think I made their embellishments a little bit different, just kind of to fit the person, the kid. So that's hers, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So I got the same amount on hers too. And I think these turned out so cute. Now this might be kind of hard to see on film, I don't know, or on camera. It's not film anymore. But I love these letters, and I got them at Tuesday morning, and I don't know if they had more than one pack or not, but I wish I had a whole bunch of those. So cute. Okay, and that, I said who it was, Janet Fritz. Yep. This next one is Karina Nielsen, I think is how you pronounce her name. Okay, or it could be Corinna. I'm not sure. Okay, and there's 2 pictures here and a big picture here, and then or 2 verticals and a horizontal, and then she has circles and then some bands running through. So I got pretty close to that. I did overlap the pictures just a little bit differently. And I fishtailed all my banners where she just had them fishtailed on one side, and I think I've fishtailed them on both sides. But I love how this turned out. And this was when my sister and her family came to visit Brenna for the first time. So I love how that turned out. And this was one of those baby kits I made from the American Crafts Hello Little Girl. Okay. And this next one is Helen Deng. And she had tons of photos. Now, I did use all the photos that I had, which, okay, I don't know where my camera left off. So if I missed one, I'll catch up the next time. But anyway, this is Helen Deng, just in case that got missed. And I did 2 layouts with this one. My 2 oldest grands, where they took me for Mother's Day, and I might have said all this and you might have already seen it, but anyhow, we went to Mother's Day. It was a lunch at Traders Point Creamery, and it's farm to table, and it's called the Loft. And I did not get as many pictures as Helen did, but I really tried to fill it up as much as all the pictures I had. So I love how it turned out. And these are Cartabella papers again, so I love them. And so this is the second one. This one is Brenna's. So I did the ones where I think I had a little bit less of her because she was sitting next to me, where it was easier to get pictures of taken because she was sitting across from me. So anyhow, this one, it will be Brenna's. And this is the one I told you where I used the 6x6s in this layout, and then I split the other paper. And I love how it turned out. These Cartabella papers are just so gorgeous and luscious to feel. Okay, so that's it for today. And I'm going to show the other half tomorrow. And somewhere in there, I will show you the whole stack. Because, I mean, with doing 2 of each, and then, I mean, doing 2 pages for each sketch, and then also doing, sometimes doing 2, because I think in this one I had 2 that had 2 pages. And so I think I have at least that. And the other ones, oh, and I can see that I need to glue things down. I got to where I was gluing things down probably the first, 10 days, and then after that it's like, I didn't get them all glued down. But I will glue them before I put them in their books. So thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And I'll be back tomorrow and share the next 15. See you then. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.